Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. The turn of pace moment.
Oh, what? You don't have the question?
No.
You need my change of pace? Oh, yes. Wait a second. Almost. Wait. Well, but I don't have the questions here. What do you mean?
It's behind you.
Oh, it's on the chair. Whoa.
He was much faster. They just weren't where he thought they were. Oh.
What happened?
Oh dear. All right.
What happened?
Instead of the blue card,
Here we go. Here we go.
how about we just add another yellow card into the mix? The first one is a caution, the second one sends you to a sin bin, and the third one gets you sent off. It would keep things simpler and address the issue of players going off for 2 soft yellows. That's the problem. That's all we needed, Stevie. 3 yellows.
Why don't we keep it simple the way it is?
That's really simple.
That's really simple. That's even simpler than that simple explanation. Right?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any point in going into this. We know he's against the sin bin.
Why don't you make it 4 yellows then? Just in case the first 2 are really egregious.
Are you for the sin bin? Is this what you're doing?
No, but I'd love to see the trials of how it goes.
That's it? We're here for the trials? Is this what we want to do with our lives?
I want to see so that they can report back and tell us what difference it made.
All right. I think we're getting more questions over there, by the way.
Oh, wow. Maybe. I think
You need Thank you.
Oh, same one. So,
How many questions have we got tonight?
Oh, dear. All right.
Said the last time.
Okay. Number 2. Looks like Frenkie de Jong wants to leave Barcelona. Which team in the Premier League do you think would have him on top of their summer transfer target? Maybe Chelsea, buying another 100 million midfielder. Stevie?
No.
No?
No, no chance.
No?
Absolutely no chance. Seems more like a Man United buy.
You think Frenkie de Jong would want to go to Manchester United?
Well, manager's Dutch. For a start.
If you were Frenkie de Jong, would you rather stay at Barcelona or go to Manchester United?
I'll say at Barcelona. And it's honestly, I would say that it's going to take something very special in order for me to leave Barcelona if I'm Frenkie de Jong. Because let me just say this. Frenkie de Jong was on his way out. He was one of the players that was sort of put out there because they were trying to make money so that they didn't have to pull levers and all this nonsense that were going on at Barcelona. And he has managed to now work his way into being, whatever you may think of Barcelona right now, one of the really important players for Barcelona. Most experienced players and one of the guys that they will look to in order to continue to rebuild this team going forward. If I'm him, I'm in a position of power and strength at Barcelona, where I wasn't before. I was sort of dangled out there. Now I'm in a position of power and strength. If I'm him, all things being equal, it's going to have to take something very special for me to leave a club like Barcelona.
I've decided I don't want a sin bin.
No, good.
No. I just thought of something in my head, some scenarios, and I was thinking, no, I don't.
That's all it took?
Yeah.
So basically you were not paying attention to my answer at all?
Here's a problem.
While I was talking, you were thinking about the sin bin. Okay, great.
Here's a problem, though. You Frenkie de Jong, you're looking at Real Madrid.
Oh, well, that's
and they're getting Mbappe.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way.
Why are you bringing Real Madrid into it?
Well, because you want to win things. You ain't going to win anything when they've got the players they have already and they're going to add Mbappe to it. And you've got to think that it can't be too long before they have another crisis with the finances.
Okay, maybe so. But what I'm saying
So you're like,
is,
how long is this going to take? How long is this going to take? Now, I'm not saying you go to Man United because you could have the same argument about Man United. You know, City and, well, Klopp's leaving Liverpool. We don't know what's going to happen there. You got Arsenal, but at the same time, why would you not think about leaving?
no, you think about it. I said you think about it, but it would have to be something really special. You don't just jump at, hey, if Chelsea come offering you whatever ridiculous amount of money, you look at that club and you go, wait, hold on a second, how is this a better situation than the one that I'm in right now? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I listened to every word that you said.
I don't think you did, because you were thinking about the sin bin and the blue cards. And
It's interesting what you just said, Stevie, because do you think it's important for Barca and Liverpool to consult with club legends in their managerial search to help preserve the history and culture from those who built it?
No, Listen, because you were a club legend doesn't mean you know anything about picking a manager.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, let's be fair, right? FSG didn't do a bad job of picking Jurgen Klopp, did they? So I think I'm more than happy to trust them as opposed to former players to try and go and pick a manager. Yeah. No, I don't go along with that. I understand having former players and legends in and around the building and keeping certain bits of the culture, but in terms of being the manager...
Is that not part of it? Would that not work a little bit the same way, even to just be part of the consultation team?
Yeah, but what do you... So, for example, what do I know about the managers around the world?
I bet you know who you wouldn't want to be Liverpool manager, though.
Right, but that's not hard. Most people should know who's not going to... You know, Steven Gerrard, you don't want Steven Gerrard, do you? I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out.
You don't want Steven Gerrard.
Well, he's already had a go at Aston Villa and look how it worked out. So that doesn't, you know... It would have been fantastic for everybody if Steven Gerrard had worked out at Villa and became the Liverpool manager. That's a perfect scenario for Liverpool fans, that a legend like Steven Gerrard becomes the manager of the club, but he becomes the manager on merit. Not because he used to play for the club or because the fans love him or any of that stuff. You know, FSG did a great job in getting Klopp. So I think we should let them do their job. You know, they'll have people figuring out around the world who fits best, as opposed to just asking former players, what do you think?
Is it a little bit different with Barcelona, though? Because it usually does feel like there has been a link with the club somewhere, a lot of the time, right?
Well, first of all, I'd say that front page news of the Liverpool Echo, Stevie Nicol hates Stevie G. That's it. That's it. Front page headline comment. As for your question regarding Barcelona, I actually think that it would be helpful for Barcelona to divert away from the idea of a club legend or a perceived club legend taking over the role of the manager. I think Barcelona needs a 2.0 version, needs something that forces their game to evolve. The Barcelona way, as great as it was at one point, right now you don't quite have the players to do that, to dominate the games in that manner, and so you have to change the personality of the group and you have to change the way that you play and evolve into something that is rooted in your foundation as a club and is rooted into your ideals of a club, but that takes you to an entirely different level, because right now they seem to be caught in between. They're not quite good enough with their possession to control games in the manner in which they did, which then limits their ability to press the ball when they lose it, limits their ability to create chances, and they're still having fragility in the back, and in transition moments they get exposed. So you need a manager that can address all those things while still maintaining a connection to the ideals of Barcelona. That's not easy to do, and I don't think that happens with a club legend per se. I think you need a new, fresh idea to come in.
Ali, how do you feel about how Inter Miami has handled their pre-season tour? Will all the travel and game time for Messi and co lead to a sluggish start to MLS's season?
This is, you dance with the devil, babe. You have Messi.
Baby.
You have Messi, babe. You have Messi in your team, and you're gonna sell that around the world. And you're gonna sell that around the world, and you're gonna take the money from all the different places that are offering you that money. And if you want to take that money, then you're sacrificing certain things. And if that means sacrificing the beginning of the season, I don't think Inter Miami is all that concerned, because you know what? What they're doing with their preseason tour is not out of the goodness of their heart. It's not to grow the game. It's not to expand the knowledge of the game or to somehow share the gospel of the game. This is for money. Money, money, money. They're going to the ends of the world because they're getting paid to do so. And then the club is going, well, we invested this much in the player. Now we're getting that money back and putting it right into our pockets. So if you lose a couple of games to begin the season, I don't think they care one bit.
Oh, we need football, Al, now, the other football.
Yeah.
Ale, the NFL has agreed to play its first league game in Spain next year, taking place in Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. What kind of atmosphere do you think there will be? What teams would you like to see in that stadium?
Oh, I don't know what team specifically, but I can tell you that it's an effort of the NFL.
Would you like to see your Cowboys there?
Well, sure. Am I going? Somebody paying for me to go? What? Huh? Am I going to the Is the producer telling me I'm going to the Cowboys game in Madrid? Oh, I think he is.
And that's not guaranteed, unfortunately,
all right.
baby.
Well, look, it's yet another effort of the NFL to grow their brand and grow their space. And so the people are going to go and they're going to be excited about it, but it's going to be a one-off in terms of the level of excitement. It's not like the next week they're going to be saying, bring me another NFL game. I'd rather watch that than Real Madrid. But it's a way of the NFL to getting their product out there, to continue to grow their brand. And again, as I just said about Inter Miami, this is not for the gospel of the game. This is money. Money, money, money. So they'll take people from Spain attending the game. They'll gladly take your money, as they will those games that are happening around the world, and it's a way to the NFL put their brand out there and grow their own space in the world brand.
For LA, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Did I hear the Cowboys are going to Madrid? Who am I rooting for? Well, I really don't care because the Cowboys are not in it, but if I am to root for anybody, I suppose love, baby. I'm going for love. Love, yes. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Love. I'm going for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, he's a Swiftie. All right.
It's love. I'm going for love.
It's National Pizza Day.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Who are you rooting for?
Mahomes. I like Mahomes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about love? You like love?
No, pass that up.
Where have you got homes across the
Pass
world?
that, baby.
Babe.
Baby.
It's National Pizza Day, so let's hear it. What's everyone's favourite?
Pineapple.
Are you really a pineapple on a pizza pie?
Why not?
How
Sausage.
can you be when you're so fussy?
Sausage and pineapple, fantastic.
Together?
Oh, lovely. Fantastic.
Sausage and pineapple is your pizza
well,
topping?
You've got to have a certain type of palate for
Still
that.
seems a little bit adventurous for you.
Certain type of palate.
Yeah.
Is that the way that you eat fruit?
The educated palate.
Educated palate. Sausage and pineapple,
Hey,
fantastic. Thin crust, albeit. It's got to be thin crust. None of that big fat, horrible stuff.
What? Oh, sorry.
Thin-
The fat of the sausage compensates for the rest
Yes.
of it.
Thin crust.
Yeah.
The pineapple
about-
cancels them out because it's a
It's all
fruit.
about the mix.
Are they?
See, the acidity of the pineapple goes onto the sausage and smooths out that protein. Lovely. Smashing.
I don't know that made sense, but all right.
Very rustic. Very rustic.
Well, you are very rustic.
I am very rustic.
Pepperoni. Just classic.
Very spicy?
It doesn't have to be very spicy. If it's spicy, fine. If it's not. But I agree with you. Thin crust.
Thin crust, yeah.
But you don't agree with him on pineapple, right?
I don't mind pineapple. I don't mind it. I don't say I'm ordering it, but you're so judgmental. You know what? Since you married an Italian guy, you became very judgmental.
I didn't take that. I just had taste all along and knew to never put pineapple
You
on a
said-
pizza.
You did not.
Or pineapple.
Just being very judgmental about our food choices.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm never coming out for pizza with you two, baby.
I never said I would order it, but if it's there, I'll eat it and it's fine. I don't dislike it.
Watching Italians, I apologise for my panellists' choices of pizza. All right, that'll do it for the latest edition of Extra Time.
Babe.
We'll be back tomorrow, babe. This awkward moment.
Are we going home or not?
What camera do we look at for that?